Hi, my name's David Hines. I'm the owner and founder of Axiom Music. I'd like to talk to you today about a subject that comes up quite often when people purchase our violins, and that's how do you keep your violin in tune? There's a few common mistakes that the beginner makes with violins when they're trying to tune. I'd like to go through those with you just to help you overcome them. Now, a violin is tuned with the pegs. The pegs are held here in the scroll. They're just a timber peg made of ebony, and they're actually wedged into the hole in the scroll. We're talking here, 16th century technology. This is quite ancient technology. So the pegs are held in purely by friction, purely by how tightly they're pushed into the hole. Now, if we just take a string, let's just say the G string here, and we just turn the peg without putting any pressure on, just try and turn it around like that, it will actually wind itself out slightly and become less rigid in the hole. So now when we try and tune it, it won't actually hold its tune. What we need to do is push inwards on the peg as we turn. So I'm actually just pushing inwards there, gently, not too hard, just enough to wedge it in. And now it holds its tune perfectly. So that's the most important thing. Don't just get your violin and turn the pegs around without putting pressure. Always push inwards as you turn them, and that will keep the pegs nicely seated and stop them from slipping and becoming out of tune. We do get a lot of customers saying, the pegs are slipping, what can I do? It's very simple. Just push inwards as you turn the string, and that will hold the peg perfectly well in place. One other thing I just wanted to mention before I go, a lot of people use tuners on their iPhones or electronic tuners. Now, these are fantastic devices. They're very accurate, and if you know what you're doing and you have experience, they're a great way to tune your violin. But if you're not very experienced and you don't have a good sense of what the pitch should roughly be, it's very easy for these tuners to start looking for the octave above where you should be tuning. They don't know that you're tuning to this particular A. If you go past that A, they'll start looking for the next one above. So what happens is that it tells you it's flat even though you're sharp, and you keep turning and turning, and eventually the string breaks. What I suggest is use a YouTube video or pitch pipes or a piano or tuning fork, something to give you the actual pitch to tune to. And then when you have it virtually perfectly in tune, then you can use the electronic one just to fine tune it and get it right. But don't rely purely on the electronic tuner to tune it from scratch, because unless you're very experienced and you can hear what the pitch should be in your head, you're bound to have mistakes. So that's just a little thing about tuning the violin. The most important thing, as I say, push inwards on those pegs. I hope this helps. Thanks.